fourth grade, I am going to read you a book called Haiku Hike. And I actually really like this book because it was actually written and illustrated by fourth grade students. And they are from Mansfield, Massachusetts. So I just thought it was really cool that not only is this a really good book, but it's actually by fourth graders. So I am going to read it to you now. I'm bored. So am I. I have an idea. We can play ball. No thanks. What about tag? No. It's a beautiful day. Let's go for a hike. Okay, I'll pack up the equipment. The camera is right here on the counter. Make sure you pack it. Then we can take pictures of the remarkable things we see. Have we got everything? Water bottles? Check. Notebook and pen? Check. Binoculars? Check. Camera? Come on, let's go. Everything's packed up. Oh my goodness, what gorgeous scenery. Let's take some pictures so we'll remember the beautiful things we see on the hike. Oh no, I forgot the camera. Oh no. I have an idea. As long as we have a notebook and pen, we can use haiku. What? Haiku. It's a form of Japanese poetry that captures a moment in time. I get it. It's kind of like a picture with words. Exactly. Haiku traditionally has 3 lines of poetry. The tricky part is that the lines have to have 5 syllables, then 7 syllables, then 5 syllables again. Oh yeah, and you need to put in a seasonal word or phrase called kaigo. Huh? It's easy. Close your eyes and try to guess the season I'm thinking about. Flowers, budding trees, raindrops. Spring! You're right, that is easy. So I'd need to include at least one seasonal word to write a good haiku. You've got it. Now let's go on a haiku hike. Look at the waterfall. Let's write a haiku about it. Loud rushing waters, tripping, splashing into mist, furious rapids. And then it says field notes. Waterfalls form when streams pass over layers of hard rock and fall over unsupported drops. Erosion occurs as the water wears away at rock and soil as it flows. Angel Falls in Venezuela is the tallest waterfall in the world. It falls 3,212 feet. I wonder how old this oak tree is. Crisp leaves glistening, purple acorns bursting out. The mighty white oak. Field notes. White oaks have short trunks, but can grow to be 60 to 80 feet tall. These trees can be found from Maine to northern Florida and in several other states. The bark of the white oak is often up to 2 inches thick. Some white oaks have lived for 800 years. Fun fact, the white oak is Illinois' state tree. I think I hear spring peepers. Spring peepers sing songs of a million jingle bells, then they fade away. Field notes. Spring peepers are found in ponds and swamps in the woodlands of eastern Canada and the U.S. Each tiny brown frog has an X-shaped symbol on its back. When many peepers trill together, they sound like bells ringing. Watch your step, don't crush the trillium. Trillium in spring, purple petals in the sun, you see it blossom. Field notes. Trillium is a wildflower that blooms in spring between April and June. It can grow from 8 to 16 inches tall. The flower is usually red or purple and has a very powerful, unpleasant odor. Did that tree just move? A tree? A moose? Which? Crooked antlers? Thick branches? Clumsy movement. Moose. Field notes. The moose is the largest member of the deer family. Moose are found mostly in the northern U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Some moose weigh as much as 1,800 pounds. Wow, there are so many dragonflies. Little dragonflies waiting for the wind to come so they can fly high. Field notes. Dragonflies have existed since the time of the dinosaurs. Baby dragonflies live in water and are called nymphs. When they are ready to fly, dragonflies twitch and flicker their wings in order to dry them. I did not know that. Hear that tapping in the tree? That's a downy woodpecker. Green leaves everywhere, small black downy woodpecker hiding from the sun. Field notes. Downy woodpeckers are only 6.5 to 7 inches long. They peck at hard surfaces to mark their territory. These birds lay 3 to 6 eggs in the spring. The male is sometimes called the hairy woodpecker. Wow, these haiku pictures will help us to remember this hike forever. We should plan another haiku hike really soon. Of course, next time we'll be sure to bring the field notes, a notebook and pen. Hopefully you enjoyed some of those haikus. Like I said, I think it's really cool that a fourth grade class wrote those haikus to represent what they were seeing in nature. So hopefully this kind of helps too for you to understand what haikus need. So remember, we have 3 lines, and the first line has 5 syllables. The second line has 7 syllables, and the third line has 5 syllables again. And they have to include something about a season or nature so that when you are reading them, you know that it's a haiku and it is about nature. Hopefully you enjoyed. I can't wait to see what you guys write for your haikus.